Hi, everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and we're continuing our look at the G.I. Joe 50th plus one anniversary line. And today, continuing our look at the one of the three packs is Bazooka. And I have to say, I was very surprised when I got this figure out of package and got it in hand. And I mean, this is actually the second time I was surprised by this figure. The first time was when I saw the pig figure in packaging and realized he had the new articulated hands. And the second time I was surprised is when I looked and saw and recognized that this guy was using the web gear from the Battle Kata Blaster and Ultimate Roadblock figure from the Retaliation line. And I guess you could say I was even surprised the third time when I realized that from the waist down, there's virtually little art in the ways of articulation. So this is a completely new tooled figure. Maybe I think the head and the chest are the same from the 25th anniversary Bazooka. But we'll get into the parts a little bit later and some of my issues with it that unfortunately kind of make me not like the figure that much. Bazooka is actually one of those characters where all of its accessories can be carried. Now, as you can see, Bazooka does have that nice tactical shotgun that when I first saw it in, I think, the Pursuit of Cobra line, it gave me a silent hope that someday, one day, we would see a Marvel Universe Johnny Blaze figure. And I'm still waiting. But the backpack here, as you can see, and then this is basically its accessories: the backpack, the classic rocket launcher that Bazooka is known for, and the three rockets. All can be stored on the back. All are removable. You can put a rocket in the Bazooka. You know, we all remember that from the 25th anniversary line. So we'll just pause and we'll come in for a closer, detailed look at the figure. And here's that close-up look at Bazooka. As you can see, this is the classic 25th anniversary style head. It might be new, but it looks far too similar to that figure to be new. But hey, I've been wrong before. I am a little disappointed that, this is the second time at retail we've gotten a Bazooka. I think he was used once for a convention Tiger Force set. Um, we haven't gotten that version of Bazooka that really encompasses the cartoon version of the character. As I'm sure many of you would agree with me, Bazooka as a character is best remembered more from the cartoon than the comics. So if we could have just like a head with a facial expression that's slightly off, I'd enjoy it better. I know Mattel right now with their Masters of the Universe line is going ahead and re-releasing 95% of the figures they've been doing over the last 10 years or so, 5 years, whatever, that and now in the filmation style with the proper paint scheme and animated style head sculpts. And I'd like to see that done for some of the GI Joes, but maybe that's a bit more of a pipe dream. But regardless, we're moving down the body, and here we come to the shoulders. And obviously, I mean, I knew these had to be new arms because, I mean, Bazooka's really got the tickets to the gun show now. I mean, look at that. That's some, musculature. And when I saw right here the web gear, these are actually the little holsters that you would peg the Battle Kata grips into. I kind of realized this had to be the arms from Retaliation Roadblock, um, just because of the mass, and they fit perfectly with Bazooka. Bazooka was a football player, always had a little bit of the guns to him. Now, in terms of the enhanced wrist articulations, that up and down movement, this hand it's a little limited. The right hand is a little bit better, but moving down, and we're going down towards the waist now. This is where my problems with the figure come up because you have the ball jointed hips, but and I almost broke the figure. You actually end up with only a single jointed knee. And like I said, I almost broke the figure trying to force that second joint. Thank goodness I looked and I realized that it doesn't have the cut there. And that's when it led me to look down even further. And there's absolutely no cuts for the ankle. Now, going along in thinking that yes, they're using tooling from Roadblock, immediately I thought of that three-pack Roadblock that was released after the Wave One, well, actually concurrently with the Wave One Roadblock, where basically he came with that tactical commando darker paint scheme for the web gear, but was still using the base body mold of the Wave 1 figure and had absolutely no ankle articulation and a single jointed knee. And for a movie line, I can understand doing that, keeping costs low, across a wave, across a line. Dollars got to stretch farther. We eventually got that great Ultimate Roadblock, which was super articulated, really movie accurate. But in a 50th anniversary line, and in a line that number one is limited to certain stores, and number two is really not even a full year's worth of figures. This is only going to be a short-term thing. I would have liked to have seen the increase in the budget. Give us a figure with double jointed knees and at least standard ankle articulation. I mean, the amount of plastic that was used, say for this shotgun, which to be honest, I never ever saw Bazooka use, I think could have gone into the extra, the extra bits of joints, or just use if you want to share parts, grab parts from another figure. Even the original Bazooka had those double jointed knees. Bazooka is a great figure, and as you can see here, the added wrist articulation really helps holding his classic Bazooka. Unfortunately, he's a great figure. I should really say he's a good figure that really needed to be great. There's not a lot here that says to me I can recommend buying the set based on Bazooka, and I feel that this is a real letdown coming after Dusty. Um, Even if you're looking to piece the sets out, there's absolutely no reason to get this version of Bazooka over the original 25th anniversary edition. Yes, as I just said, it can hold the Bazooka a little bit better, but it's not that big of a difference to warrant what will probably be an enhanced aftermarket price. I got this set off of ToysRUs.com. It's currently out of stock, but like with all the 50th anniversary sets, they've been coming in and out of stock. Some of the two packs have been rather consistent, but it's the three packs really that have been bopping in and out. So my advice to you is set up a reminder system through ToysRUs.com to see when they'll be in, or you can always take a chance going to your local Toys R Us. You might be surprised. As of this recording, I have not seen these sets available for order off of Big Bad Toy Store, and I don't know if they will be carrying the three packs or carrying them at a much later time. I know there's some issues getting the sets off of Big Bad. For example, the Gung Ho Crimson Guard set is only available if you order a case. I really can't recommend that. But this is your old pal Chuck for Bazooka. We will see you next time.